Graduates and guests, welcome to the University of Glasgow and the Bute Hall for the graduation ceremony this afternoon. Here is the safety announcement. There are no fire drills planned, but in the event of an emergency, the alarm is a continuous electronic sounder. If there is an alarm, please remain calm and follow the instructions of university staff. Please evacuate the building using the nearest emergency exit. For guests seated on the floor of the Bute Hall, your nearest exit is the main door at the rear of the hall and then down the staircase to the quadrangles. You should then make your way to the flagpole at the south front of the university. For graduates seated on the floor of the Bute Hall, your nearest exit is the door behind the dais, through the Randolph Hall and then down the main staircase to the flagpole again at the south front. For guests seated in the side areas, that's tickets A, B, C and D, and the balcony, that's tickets E, F, G and H, you should leave by the nearest turret exit to the quadrangles and then make your way to the flagpole at the south front. Please take a moment to locate your nearest emergency exit. Refuge points, where people needing assistance to evacuate the building should wait for help, are situated at the top of both staircases. Evacuation chairs are located nearby and university staff will assist you. In the event of an evacuation, please do not use the lifts. Now, during the ceremony, can we request that you please put your mobile phone on silent, and taking photographs and video recordings during the ceremony is encouraged. This is a celebration after all, but we would ask that you please be considerate of other guests and do so from a seated position. Now, before I finish, if I can ask all our graduates to stand up, please. If you'd all like to stand. Okay, thank you. And if you'd like to turn round and look at the back of the hall, if you look up at the balcony, we've got someone there who's going to take your picture, waving at you. There we are. Okay, so we're going to take a few pictures of you all and we will post them on official university social media channels so that you can share them, tag them, like them and so on and so forth. Brilliant, thank you. So, the ceremony is going to start in about 10 minutes, so once again, please sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the ceremony. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bute Hall for this graduation in the College of Science and Engineering and in the schools of Computing Science and Geography and Earth Sciences. I hope you all have a very enjoyable occasion.
Our graduation prayer of thanksgiving is written by the Dutch scholar Erasmus and dates from the early 1500s, shortly after the founding of our own university. Oremus. Eterni Deus et clementissimi Pater, gratias tibi quam maximus agimus quod nos affere et egresti, vita ad artis ingenuas et scientiarum cognitionem deduxeres. Quod donum nostrum perpetua lagitate, et misericordia usque ad hunc diem prosectus sis, quod viam nobis et veritatem et vitam in filio tuo indicaveris. A te, Pater, petimus ut servitur graduandi, ab is perfecti initiis, ad metum perfectionis adspirent, et nobis nostreque republicae laudi et ornamento esse possint. Tibi Pater, Filio, et Spiritui Sancto, sit laus honor et gloria, in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Please be seated.
Vice-Chancellor, in name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these graduates who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Callum Lyle. Mohammed Abdullah M. Al-Ahmed. Kyle Andrew Simpson. Vice-Chancellor, in name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these graduates who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Master of Science. Sharon Baby. Pradyumna Prakash Bidu. Haipei Chen. Yishin Chen. Diksha Chowdhury. Yanlin Kui. Manikanth Sai Guntupalli Venkata. Hei Shinrong. Ian B. H. Henderson. Harsh Jain. Peiyu Zhang. Harry Jones. Ramana Krishnam Raju Kalidindi. Xingji Liu. Shuo Liu. Damilare Ayubami Amumu Wagan. Ayush Sharma. Manyun Shi. Penpicha Sinratanavong. Shrey Talan. Najmath Umar. Pratik Wadwa. Dongjan Shiap. Suyi Yang. Zhang Lingrui. Tony Simon Akara. Shinyu Bai. Arkin Pagat. Sharia Bagat. Rajat Bardwaj. Srishti Bhatt. B. Guangyu. Gulpreet Kaur Chadha. Chaudhary Nivedita Jitendra. Ahmed Faizan Dar. Garima Ashok Devnani. Chao Feng. Vignesh Malhotra Girish. Tamit Halder. Baik Nurul Hakiki. Aditya Hamant Haralika. Sakshi Jain. Jamkandi Shweta Ramchandra. Varsha Joshi. Gagandeep Kaur. Tejas Kundu. Pooja Anil Kurup. Zayan Liang. Luo Zhenyi. Vaibhav Singh Negi. Sri Harsha Venkata Naga Sai Parupudi. Mufid Patel. Akshay Prakash. Sujith Prasanna. Bhuvaneshwari Ramakrishnan. Samriti Sadhu. Preetha Sarkar. Dhruv Saxena. Shailvi Saxena. Harida Sikar. Anirudh Sharma. Shwelka Sushant Shrikrushna.
From a distant branch.
Shambhavi Singh.
From a distant branch.
Bipin Stephen.
From a distant branch.
Karthik Vignesh Sundar.
From a distant branch.
Kwang Trun Tran.
From a distant branch.
Velati Sandhya.
From a distant branch.
Vishnu Prasad Velapara Puthanvital.
From a distant branch.
Manasa Vemulapati.
From a distant branch.
Rajnish Kumar Verma.
From a distant branch.
Xiong Wu Yang.
From a distant branch.
Ji Chao Gao.
From a distant branch.
Jen Li.
From a distant branch.
Li Yang Kei.
From a distant branch.
Jiahui Lin.
From a distant branch.
Shoumiao Lin. Liu. Shoumiao
From a
Liu.
distant branch.
Luo Zhidong.
From a distant branch.
Boshi Meng.
From a distant branch.
Karthik Nair.
From a distant branch.
Oputa Rema Arinze.
From a distant branch.
Minghao Ren.
From a distant branch.
Xinyao Shu.
From a distant branch.
Hannah Tallis.
From a distant branch.
Fangzheng Tian.
From a distant branch.
Kanyafat Wirich Silpa.
From a distant branch.
Yi Ling Zhao.
From a distant branch.
Jiajie Zhong.
From a distant branch.
Preslav Alexandrov.
From a distant branch.
Zarak Ahmed Ansari.
From a distant branch.
Yahya Ayabakan.
From a distant branch.
Sophie Cameron.
From a distant branch.
Anna Paula Chazaro Wati.
From a distant branch.
Qingyuan Chen.
From a distant branch.
Xiao Wen Cheng.
From a distant branch.
Rachel Ferguson.
From a distant branch.
Joseph Gillius.
From a distant branch.
Hannah Rachel Hughes.
From a distant branch.
Valborg Johansson.
From a distant branch.
Bianca Elizabeth Helen Jones.
From a distant branch.
Leung Hao Kan,
From a distant branch.
Kei Chen Lin,
From a distant branch.
Lin Yunzhen,
From a distant branch.
Miao Zeu,
From a distant branch.
Michael Pa Berman,
From a distant branch.
Sharon Shaji,
From a distant branch.
Yun Yi Wang,
From a distant branch.
Wei Xiang,
From a distant branch.
Xinhao Yi,
From a distant branch.
Katerina Zaprajna,
From a distant branch.
Vice Chancellor, in the name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these graduates who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Master of Research. Edoardo Barbieri, Lori O. Butler,
From a distant branch.
Grace Alice Feather,
From a distant branch.
Elsa Harvey,
From a distant branch.
Sorka McLean,
From a distant branch.
Ruben Xiangwei Wang,
From a distant branch.
Shening Wang,
From a distant branch.
Vice Chancellor, in the name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these graduates who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Master of Science. Luflia Alina,
From a distant branch.
Oscar Daniel Ayer Rojas,
From a distant branch.
Putuayo Indira Adiatna,
From a distant branch.
Kinta Agnia Adyavarman,
From a distant branch.
Claire Danielle Behan,
From a distant branch.
Mireya Alaya Chalil,
From a distant branch.
Matthew Everson,
From a distant branch.
Shan Shan Fu,
From a distant branch.
Madeleine Gerthy,
From a distant branch.
Robert Humphrey,
From a distant branch.
Lily Lamb,
From a distant branch.
Merrick MacLeod,
From a distant branch.
Timothy Martin Chubotaru,
From a distant branch.
Chi T Kim Cunyen,
From a distant branch.
Hannah Stulikova,
From a distant branch.
Robin Manatine,
From a distant branch.
Ricky Weda,
From a distant branch.
Aldo Igor Vasquez Romero,
From a distant branch.
Zoe Waterlot,
per la distinzione,
Kathleen Judy Whitley,
per la distinzione,
Eleanor Jasmine Saskia Parks,
per la distinzione,
Andrew Trimmins,
per la distinzione,
Sihan Chen,
per la distinzione,
Sui Feng Li,
per la distinzione,
Amy Moody,
per la distinzione,
Alexander Charles Volkman-X,
per la distinzione,
Amy Russell,
per la distinzione,
Kelly Sanders,
per la distinzione,
Keelan Hart Titzer,
per la distinzione,
Benjamin Hume Merima,
per la distinzione,
Jimeng Hu,
per la distinzione,
Connor McClinky,
per la distinzione,
Birgitta Fiestot,
per la distinzione,
Saidat Abudu,
per la distinzione,
Rachel Rose Crabble,
per la distinzione,
Daniel Dominguez,
per la distinzione,
Nicole Patricia Hernandez,
per la distinzione,
Constance Grace Hodge,
per la distinzione,
Jonathan Linak Dumbar,
per la distinzione,
Carla Beatriz Martinez Baron,
per la distinzione,
Alia Dania Salma,
per la distinzione,
Harry Shepard,
per la distinzione,
Mary Tisdale,
per la distinzione,
Vice-Chancellor, in name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you this student who has been found worthy to receive the degree of Master in Science. Patrick Kazmarczyk.
per la distinzione,
Vice-Chancellor, in name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these students who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science. Mohammed Atban Akhtar,
licenza baccalaureale in piano,
Sophie Boyle,
baccalaureale in
Alistair Hewitt,
baccalaureale in piano,
Hector Jones,
baccalaureale in piano,
Abu Bakr Mahmood,
baccalaureale in piano,
Nguyen Phan Hugh,
baccalaureale in piano,
Paul O'Hagan,
baccalaureale in piano,
David O'Neill Rodriguez,
baccalaureale in piano,
Marcus Zylstra,
baccalaureale in piano,
Zorlu Mert,
baccalaureale in piano,
Ma Zhenkun,
baccalaureale in piano,
Yue Long,
baccalaureale in piano,
Konrad Jakob Grudzinski,
baccalaureale in piano,
Henry Richard Spear,
baccalaureale in piano,
Cheong Kai Bin. Han Kay. Saidi Ebrima.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you this student who has been found worthy to receive the degree of Master of Arts, Vivian Gordon Macmillan. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you this student who has been found worthy to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science, Jill Rachel Pearls. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the College of Science and Engineering and by authority of the Senate, I present to you this student who has been found worthy to receive the degree of Master in Science, Jai Kumar Verma. Jung Ki Zong. Bachelor of Engineering, Kalchub Gaur. Vice-Chancellor, I make application to you to confer the degrees listed on those candidates who have not been presented in person, but whose names appear in the program, and who have indicated that they wish their degree to be conferred in their absence.
I accept you as proxy and thereby admit those students to their degrees.
Thank you.
Well, graduates, distinguished guests, colleagues, can I again take this opportunity to warmly welcome you to this very special and uplifting occasion in our Bute Hall. Graduation is a very powerful, it's a very emotional occasion. We celebrate a long period of study, of dedication, of hard work. And today, for you, marks the conclusion of a long journey and the dawn of an even brighter future. It's a great achievement on your part, and a day full of celebration and joy. And after 2 years marked by the pandemic, I'm really delighted that in 2022 we've been able to come together here on campus in person to celebrate graduations. I know that this period hasn't been easy for you, but despite adversity and despite the challenges of COVID, you've made it here today. For 571 years, some of the greatest writers, scientists, clinicians, orators, and thinkers the world has ever known have taken the step you've just taken by walking on to the days here and becoming graduates of the University of Glasgow. But none of them achieved what they did whilst meeting the unprecedented challenges faced by your generation of students. Graduating from the University of Glasgow is an accomplishment that anyone should be proud of. But to do so while adapting to new ways of learning and working together, while dealing with the stresses, the anxieties, and often feelings of isolation that so many of us have felt over the last few years, has been truly inspiring to see. I'm incredibly proud of your achievements, of the determination, the resolve and your strength of character that each and every one of you has demonstrated in the most difficult of circumstances. And I know that your families, friends, and loved ones gathered here today are so proud of all that you've achieved so far. And I know many of them perhaps can't be here with you today to celebrate with you. But for those present here, can I invite them all, join my colleagues as well, to congratulate you, our graduates, with one further round of applause. And while today is very much about you, our graduates, and your achievements, let me ask you, our graduates, to take a moment to think about the people who helped you to get to this point. Might be family and friends, might be carers, might be school teachers, lecturer, tutors, family members, or anyone else, whether they're here today with you or can't be with you. I'm sure that all of you will have relied on some people to get you to where you are today. So can I now please ask you, our graduates, to join me in thanking everybody who's helped you get to this point with a round of applause. Now, in our city of Glasgow, we have a phrase, and in fact, many of you will have seen it painted on the side of buildings, that people make Glasgow. And in all the years that I've been at this university, I can say that this is without a doubt true. In my experience, the people you meet here at the University of Glasgow embody everything about this phrase. As well as being talented, inspiring individuals, our students and colleagues are welcoming, they are compassionate, and they do care about the biggest challenges facing humankind. And in today's climate, we should be proud to say that our community cares for one another, and we have a truly international outlook. We're very proud of our reputation as an inclusive, welcoming, and civic institution. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were officially recognized as a University of Sanctuary, an institution which is committed to welcoming refugees, asylum seekers, and forced migrants. Whilst we've seen the stoking of division and hatred by some who would seek to isolate the United Kingdom and neglect those fleeing the most terrible circumstances, I think it's vital that institutions like ours step up and make our values clear. The strength of our university comes from the diversity of our community, and we will always be a proud international actor. For us, that means being a university which will always remain open to those wanting to come here from around the world to learn. An institution which embraces and celebrates all of the different cultures, nationalities, and communities that we're so lucky to have here in Glasgow. It is educational links. It is those people-to-people links which will help keep humankind united in what binds us together. The need to address the challenges which we share as inhabitants of this world, from climate change to health, and which we will only solve if we work together. And as graduates of Glasgow, we know that you will go on from this place to carry those values throughout your life, with the memories of all the friends, all the classmates, all the tutors and lecturers that you've met from across the world here who call our campus home. And graduates, make no mistake about it. Today is a pivotal moment in each of your lives. Graduation actually comes from the Latin word gradus. It literally means taking a step up. It's a point of transition. It's a marker between one stage and the next. And like any moment of change, this will be both an exhilarating and an anxious period for you. A time of mixed emotions, excitement about the future, but perhaps also some trepidation and uncertainty about what lies ahead for you. So I thought it apt to share with you a quote by the 18th century poet William Blake, who said the following. He said, "In seed time learn, in harvest teach, and in winter enjoy." So we meet today on a brisk Glaswegian winter's day, perhaps night actually, to enjoy and celebrate all that you've learned and achieved, those seeds of knowledge and ambition you have been planting and nourishing since your very first week at the University of Glasgow, and which now have blossomed into the successes that we recognize in you today. Now, having acknowledged the fortitude of our graduates, I really do want to pay a tribute to my colleagues today, because the last few years have tested all of us, and you, our graduates, would not be sitting here if it weren't for the commitment, the adaptability, and the sheer hard work of each and every one of my colleagues at the university who've taught and supported you throughout your time in Glasgow. They have kept this university going throughout the pandemic. And whilst you close the chapter on this period of your life, you are embarking on a new season. Indeed, some of you will have already gone on to begin your new careers, to move to a new place. Some of you may have even taken this period to think about what you want to do next. Some of you may be planning further study. Your new ventures will invite a challenge, but as you so conclusively demonstrated already, you can rise to a challenge. You can succeed. The challenges you face after you leave this historic Bute Hall, however, won't just be personal. As I said earlier, we live in an era which is characterized by great global and societal challenges. And as a graduate of Glasgow, endowed with knowledge and expertise, you have great responsibilities. Now, this part of the ceremony, my talk to you, is called A Charge to the Graduates. It's about the expectations that we set as your university, as your alma mater. Humankind probably faces two of its most crucial decades ahead in modern times. And these are the decades when you will take leadership positions in society, wherever you go in the world. We're facing some of the greatest geopolitical crises since the Second World War, with the horrific war on Ukraine and the energy crisis at the forefront of our minds. And the grave and imminent threat to the future of this planet itself and the climate emergency we face has not abated, despite the efforts and activism of so many young people like yourself in the last few years. Now, I don't say this to be a pessimist or a prophet of doom or even to bring you down to earth on your day of celebration. Instead, I say this as a challenge. I say this as a charge to you as our graduates. Because as graduates of this university, you are the best equipped in the world to meet these challenges. We talk of Glasgow as being the world-changing university. And that means you, as graduates, you have the capabilities to be world changers. You can be leaders of your generation and take up the gauntlet and tackle the greatest challenges that we face head on. So many of our graduates, your predecessors, have sat exactly where you sit today. They've walked this very floor, they've come up to receive their degrees in the Bute Hall, and they've achieved exactly that. We have Olympians, First Ministers, Nobel Prize winners, inventors, journalists, entrepreneurs, business leaders, artists, government ministers, world-class scientists, astrophysicists, playwrights. So many of our graduates are responsible for achievements that reverberate through the centuries. And let me be clear, when we say that our graduates are world changers, this is not a concept limited to a few. To be world changers is not always about being in the forefront of the headlines, to be highly visible in society. You can be the teacher that inspires thousands of children. You can be the social entrepreneur that improves the life of many in your community. You can be the doctor that cures many thousands of people. Being a world changer is about waking up every day and asking, how can I make a positive difference to the world around me? So while the challenges before you may be great, the scope of what you can achieve is just as monumental. Your cohort of students has demonstrated a desire for a better and fairer world for all. And that reflects our university's desire and ambition. We're very proud to be one of the very best universities in the world. We're one of only 10 UK universities and 2 in Scotland in the top 100 in the world. But we're equally proud to being in the top 20 universities in the world for meeting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We are striving to be the best university for the world. And it's exactly that spirit of giving back to your society that in many senses has defined the student experience for many decades, that we need you now to continue to foster now that you are a graduate. Because as I said, you have the very real scope to make a huge difference. And you've demonstrated that already. As you've demonstrated already, there is no limits to your potential. There's no cap on what you can achieve to create a better world. Each of you has the power, has the potential to make a difference, to push matters forward in your respective fields. And to quote Mahatma Gandhi, and he said, "The future depends on what you do today." That hard work is all in front of you. But for now, let's take the time just to recognize and celebrate the hard work and success that you've already achieved. So finally, as you leave us, I hope that you will stay in touch with us. We do want you to come back and tell us about your achievements. We want you to come back and visit our university. So please do hold us as our university in your thoughts as you embark on your future careers. You will always remain a part of the Glasgow community. Your story is forever woven into the fabric of this great university. So graduates, once again, congratulations as you leave us. The world stage is set for you. You are world changers. So do use your talents, knowledge and expertise, not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of humanity. Thank you. Can I ask you please to be upstanding?
Grazie Domini nostri Iesu Christi et caritas Dei et communicatio Spiritus Sancti, sint cum omnibus vobis. Amen.